It's the greatest rivalry in the conference, taking to the hardwood tonight for another chapter. The Darien Blue Wave look to keep their FCAC playoff spot intact, while the New Canaan Rams look to play spoilers and keep climbing up the standings. We welcome you inside the New Canaan High School main gym for this big rivalry game and a joint live stream between DAF Media and NCTV. And a pleasant good evening, everybody. Braden Schenck joined alongside me, Jackson Easley. And Jackson, it doesn't matter the sport or the circumstance we come into the game, but Darien New Canaan, always a good matchup. What do you think we're going to see tonight?
That's right.
Shea Duffy and Amaya Womack taking the tip. And Bridgeport Central will take it. Starting for the Hilltoppers this afternoon, Kaylani Lamore, Ciara Underwood, Amaya Womack, Jordan Ellis, and Jocelyn Sandoval. And for the Blue Wave, they're starting five: Shea Dolce, Shea Duffy, Maggie Ramsey, Emily Darby, and Caitlin Secor. So the four seniors plus Secor. And Cam, you also mentioned Shea Dolce. Starting in this one, they're playing in her first game since March 17th. And a beautiful cut. And a miss from Darby.
Good effort there from 22 of Darien. Emily Darby getting in there, trying to get the rebounds. Definitely hustle is going to play a big part in this game.
Both of these teams have seen their fair share of tough opponents throughout the season and have unable to come away with the wins. But they are pretty evenly matched, these two teams. As that one will be a jump ball going down to the Blue Wave.
Good job there by Darien, getting on the ball fast.
It's Maggie Ramsey fighting for the ball. And now Darien will bring it up. Secor, the junior, over to Dolce. In the paint to Ramsey. Trying to drive in, puts a shot up, and it's good.
Darien using their height to their advantage so far in the game. You have Ramsey standing right on the block and just being able to shoot over these defenders. It's a big part of their offense so far.
Maggie Ramsey opens the scoring, and a three ball there, just off from number one, Lamore. Take another look at that drive from Ramsey. Great job using her size in it to get past two defenders of the Hilltoppers. That one thrown in. Lamore with the shot, just off, rebounded, and that one is good from number 5, Womack.
Coming straight out of the stack play there, getting an open shot and then a good rebound. Going up for two. Good opening start.
Darby looks all the way, intercepted by Lamort.
Cross-court pass is always dangerous in basketball.
Three ball is off from Womack. And now Darby slowing it down. Darby to Dolce. Right back to Darby. And Ramsey on the cut. And it's good.
Great cut there from Ramsey, able to just slide right by her defender for the easy layup.
Maggie Ramsey already 4 points in this game. And the travel called on the Hilltoppers, Kaylani Lamort. And a quick timeout from head coach Stephen Wolf and Bridgeport Central. Their first timeout in this one. And Cam, right out of the gun, what have you really seen from both sides?
Well, you know, Darien's just playing to their advantage in this game so far with the height. Obviously, they have Ramsey playing in the block. She got a pretty easy layup. And then just able to cut inside. It's a classic basketball move that's always used. She got an open layup. But the 2 points so far scored for the Hilltoppers was off of a rebound, something that we didn't expect coming into this game. Maybe something that they're able to keep up.
It's also interesting, you see Bridgeport Central taking a lot of three balls, and something that has worked for them throughout the season. Most notably, they played St. Joe's earlier this season. The Hilltoppers scored 20 points as a team, 18 of which coming off the three-point ball. So they're definitely going to keep shooting the threes and try to find some success. But out of the first time out from Bridgeport Central, it'll be a Darien ball. Ramsey to inbound. Puts it over to Darby. Over to Secor. Darby now. Getting it to Dolce for three. And it's good! Shea Dolce. Her first game of the season and first shot drains a three. And that one thrown up, no good from Womack. And a timeout now from head coach Melba Chambers and the Blue Wave. Cam, you got to assume Shea Dolce is going to be happy with that one. Taking the time off, throwing the 3-ball up, making it.
Definitely a big shot coming back from, her injury. And her first shot taken of the game was a 3-pointer, something that Darien hasn't taken much of the season. Great shot, definitely a good moment for Shea Dolce and all of Darien.
That was definitely a missing component to Darien early in this season, was Shea Dolce just having that big spark plug, and something they're going to continue to miss as Dolce is now subbed out of the game. In her place will be number 14, Julia Erdlin, the junior. So Dolce enters the game, drains a 3, comes out. She may enter later in the game, we don't know, but a great performance from Shea Dolce in her first game back. And a great pass to Ramsey, and she gets it to go.
Ramsey, great cuts so far this game. That's 2 that she's been able to just slide right by for an open layup.
Lamort gets it over to Sandoval, and she airballs that one. Darien is pretty early using their speed to their advantage. The Hilltoppers, a team that averages about 60 points given up on the defense, and Darien is aware of that, and they're using that speed, using the good passes to their advantage, and 9 early points for Darien in this one.
Definitely fast break points as well going to play a pretty big component.
Darby now. She gets it to go.
Difficult shot, fading on the right side, gets it right off the bank. Great shot from Darby.
So far from the field, Darien is 5 for 6 with made shots. The only missed shot was the Emily Darby 2-point attempt early in the game, but this Darien offense has just been on a roll.
Looking great so far, especially, with these good cuts, and it's just good basketball plays. And, when you have these great plays, you're going to get open shots, and they're going to be easier.
And to Erdlin now. Travel called. Buchanan now with the ball. Tigeroff. Stopped by Darien McMullen with it.
Tigeroff unable to beat the Darien press there as they force a turnover.
And Drake will stay with it. Throw it off to Bloomer. Under the hoop. No good off the rim, and it will be a Buchanan rebound.
Huge rebound there from Lacayo. These offensive second chances have been killing them down the stretch here.
Roth had the look. And we apologize for any audio issues we might have experienced in the last minute or so. Roth over to Bramwitt. Had the guy down low. They're just going to keep dribbling it around. All the way over to Laddick. And the foul will be called on McMullen, a smart foul there. Darien might start the foul game now. Still 1:11 left, only 2-point game.
And they still got 2 fouls to give here with 1:11.
And it really shows you that foul on the floor makes a big difference in this game. The difference between a 49-49 game and a 49-47 game.
That's right. That would have been a huge momentum shifter for Darien. Instead, New Canaan is retaining possession. It looks like they're just content to kill as much clock as possible, not really looking to score here.
Once again, no shot clock, so New Canaan hypothetically could just run the ball out. Throw it over to Bramwitt. McMullen trying to keep his hands up, but trying to swipe the ball away from Bramwitt. Gets it over the half court. Down to Lacayo, wasn't looking for the basket. Under a minute now. Throws it down low. Lacayo goes up, and he gets it and one!
As the gym will erupt, a huge and one there from Lacayo. A chance to extend the Rams' lead to 5.
Santiago Lacayo, very quiet in this one. Only his 4th points of the afternoon, and he's going to go to the line. And a timeout taken by Sharoy Bentley. And that is just a momentum shift in favor of the Rams. And Jackson, you really got to think Darien really needs to start getting something going, down by 4, and they got to put a basket up on this possession.
100% Braden. This is obviously a pivotal possession for them. New Canaan showed that they could really run out a lot of the clock and then get a bucket at the end. If they were able to get another possession, they could run this whole clock down potentially.
And once again, it takes you back to that possession under the hoop. Darien kept trying the opportunities. Miles Drake got it, made the basket. They called the foul on the floor, taking the 2 points off the board for the Blue Wave. And that, I think, really was the momentum shift down the stretch.
That was a huge moment. There were 2 back-to-back blocks by Lacayo. Darien got the rebound again. Potentially what everyone here in the gym thought was an and one, waved off on the floor, and they shoot 1-and-1 and miss.
And that's the thing is, I think New Canaan, knowing that Darien's a very shaky team when it comes to the free throws, and I think they were happy when that was called on the floor, as now Lacayo will go to the line, looking to extend the New Canaan lead. Lacayo with the three-point play. And it's now a 52-47 New Canaan lead.
Lacayo always calm and collected under the pressure. Hits a big free throw when it counts.
Bloomer with the inbounds. Finds it to McMullen. Miles Drake now. Darien needs to get the ball moving here. 2-score game. 42 seconds. McMullen. Makes a nice move there. Throws it down low to Drake. Drake trying to get under the hoop, puts it up, off the backboard, no good, gets the rebound. The second chance, no good. And it will be a New Canaan rebound. And they're gonna tee up Carson Drake. And tee up Miles Drake. So 2 Darien players have just been teed up in the last couple seconds. Darien has not been happy with the calls all afternoon. And now 2 Darien players have been teed up. So I believe New Canaan will get 4 uncontested shots and the ball left with 27 seconds left.
And that is huge. New Canaan erupting their sideline.
It all started, Carson Drake wanted the foul, didn't get it. He was talking to the ref, I would assume pretty harshly. He got teed up. Miles Drake wasn't happy. He now went in the ref's face and got teed up. So Darien has gotten 2 technical fouls in the span of the last couple seconds. And it will be Griffin Bramwood who will go to the free throw line and take the uncontested free throws. And it's really just ever since that foul down low, the momentum has been going to New Canaan.
And we knew this would be a physical game, but that was some serious grit shown by both sides under the basket on that last possession. Darien with Drake had multiple putback attempts, thought he was fouled. Huge momentum changer.
So the refs are going to conjure on this one and try to figure out what they're going to assess here. And once again, Carson and Miles Drake have both been teed up with the technical flagrant foul. And the refs are now going to assess technically what they're going to do here. Once again, New Canaan will get the shots and the ball back.
Looking like they want Bramwood to take these free throws. He's a decent free throw shooter. Definitely going to want to hit these to extend the lead and possibly put it out of reach for Darien with only 27 to go.
It also gets interesting because you potentially could be looking at 3 fouls in Darien. The fact that Carson Drake pushed and got the initial foul called, then got teed up, and then Miles Drake got teed up. So there's going to be at least 2 fouls added to the Darien total, if not 3. So New Canaan will be moving up here into the double bonus range, potentially. And Carson Drake, if he gets 2 fouls to his name, he's all of a sudden at 4. And both teams are now at the scorer's table trying to figure out what just happened, as it's 52-47. And Jackson, you got to think here Griffin Bramwood has a chance to really put this game out of reach with potentially 4 shots coming his way.
That's right, only a sophomore, always calm, always collected under the pressure. He's just the kind of guy you want to be taking these huge shots.
And while we have a quick minute here while the refs are assessing the situation, I'm going to give a shout out to the NCTV production crew doing a great job bringing you all the sights and sounds in this one. Once again, a joint production of NCTV and DAF Media. Sydney Sibilia, Anthony Mank, and Skylar Stevens, and our producer, Emily Fox. And the DAF Media Advisor, Damian Andrew, the NCTV Media Advisor, Roman Sobolski, joint broadcast, bringing you this live varsity basketball coverage. Braden Schenck and Jackson Easley with you. Once again, if you're just joining us, Darien has been given 2 technical fouls, 1 to Miles Drake, 1 to Carson Drake. And New Canaan will now shoot the shots. It's going to be number 4, Michael Sanseverino, taking the technical free throw shots.
He's a senior. He's played huge tonight. Hit his free throws. Just the guy you want at the line.
Sanseverino gets a lucky bounce on the first one, extending the New Canaan lead up to 6.
Chance to make it a 3-possession game if he hits this one.
Second shot from San Severino, and he gets it. It's going to be interesting what happens now because he's going to shoot another 2 for the Miles Drake technical fouls. So he's 2 for 2, looking to go 3 for 3, and he gets it. And he's going to try to keep the streak going, make it 4 for 4.
Huge night from San Severino. Just the guy you want capping off the night for the Rams as they pretty much put this game out of reach.
And just like practicing the free throws. Now, I think that San Severino is going to get 2 more, actually, because there was the initial Miles Drake pushing foul. So he's just going to keep shooting them. He's going to make it 5 for 5.
Excellent free throw shooting from San Severino. Just what you want to see out of the senior.
And 6 for 6 for Michael San Severino. A 6-point play, I guess you call that. Just kept making the free throws. Once again, the 2 technicals, he just kept getting the shots. And Darien's team total now up to 9.
I don't know if I've ever seen that before in basketball, but that is one interesting way to end this game.
And it's now an 11-point New Canaan lead. It was 5, and they're just going to go down, and the layup is good from San Severino. So 8 points in the span of the last 20 seconds from San Severino. And this game is just about over as Dahl will try the 3, won't get it. And you got to assume, Jackson, the late season, and it really all showed there from Darien as this will take us to the end. New Canaan with the big win, 60-47. And I'm not really sure what happened there in that last 30 seconds. 2 technicals, 6 free throws for Michael San Severino, and New Canaan will come away with the 13-point win. Jackson, what were your final thoughts on this one?